Welcome. My name is David Kandia. In this session, we are going to learn how to analyze data with Microsoft Excel pivot tables. I've provided you with a Microsoft Excel workbook containing invoices data for the year 2015 and 2016. You may download the dataset below. In this dataset, the workbook, we have 2,156 records that we're going to analyze. The dataset also has database fields or headers, which are such as customer, contact title, contact name, the city, country, the salesperson, order ID, the date, shipper, all the way down to the freight costs. In this example, we want to analyze and generate a report per month for the quantities that have been shipped for these 2 years. To get the pivot table tool, you'd go to the Office ribbon, go to the tab named Insert, then Pivot Tables. But before that, since this dataset is quite big, it is always advisable that you assign a range name to your dataset. You can assign this range name by hitting the shortcut key Ctrl+A, then assign a name, call it invoices data. You can confirm that name by pressing Ctrl and F3 and make sure that the invoices data name is from the range A1 to P26. Create a new sheet. Then go to Insert, Pivot Tables. Then the Pivot Table dialog box is going to pop up. In the Pivot Table dialog box, where you're required to create a report, we have the first area where you're required to choose the table or range. You can also analyze data from an external data source, and where you place your report, you can place the report on a new worksheet or on the existing worksheet, and for this case, we are working on sheet 3. You are also required to add this as a data model, which I'll explain in my other sessions. So for this case, we'll insert the name invoices data by pressing the shortcut key F3 to load the invoices data. Click OK to load the name, then check the add this to the data model. And as I've explained, I'm going to explain more about using Excel as a data model in another class. Press OK to load the pivot table report environment. You realize below it loads the data model, which is associated with a Microsoft Excel Power Pivot. We learn it on another session again. Now, the report that we want to generate is a report of the month versus the quantities that have been shipped. You realize on the right side of your pivot table environment, the data headers are loaded, where you'll see the name invoices data, that looks like a database, and the various fields that were present on the invoices data. Go back to the pivot table environment. You also see filters, columns, rows, and values. For this case, we will drag and drop the date, the order date, and put it on the rows field, while the quantities will go to the values field. So we'll drag this and drop it here. Pick the order date, which is here, and drop it on the rows field. On the left side of the pivot table field environment, you realize that Excel has loaded or has summarized all the data by the year 2015 and 2016. If you collapse this, you'll see the details per quarter. You'll also see the same details in year 2016. The first step is to ungroup this data so that we see the actual dates between January 2015 and December 2016. We now can group this data by the months and the years so that we can get a report, a summarized report showing us the years, that is 2015 and 2016, and the months. You can also group your data by quarters, by days, by hours, by seconds, or by minutes. For our report, we'll select the months and the years. Then we press OK. Microsoft Excel generates for you the report by month and by the year with all the totals below. Thank you for watching this. Thanks for attending this class.